so glad to have you here today,
Glad
Ben.
to be here.
I really do appreciate you taking time out of your busy day today to stop by and do this little recording for my students.
Thank you.
As you know, I'm teaching Management 203, and part of their assignment is to interview an HR person, professional.
Okay.
And since we met a couple of weeks ago, I thought, man, this would be a great opportunity for them to hear from somebody who's been in the profession and to find out what it took to get into it, what's your daily routine, as well as what are some of the things that are a little bit more difficult to kind of have to do as an HR professional. So one of the questions that I have for you, Ben, is can you tell us what your title is and a little bit about the company that you work for?
Okay. Currently, I'm working for B&W Y12 here at the plant in Oak Ridge, and I work within talent management as an internal talent management consultant, which is an HR consultant basically for the plant as a whole, but working primarily with organizational development and also the training aspects of it for the soft skills, leadership, management type of training, and those kinds of skills that generally help the workforce work smarter and better.
Great. Well, I tell you, as a former HR professional, I know how difficult it can be sometimes for training and scheduling and all of those sort of things. Who do you currently report to?
I currently report to Dr. Renee McGee, who in turn reports to the Director of HR, Debbie Schechterly, there at Y12.
Okay, great. So did you choose your career in HR, or how did you get into that field of business?
Well, I'm retired Navy. Half of my 25-year Navy career was dealing with aviation electronics. The other half was working in HR-related issues. I started out in recruiting, working as a Navy recruiter for almost 4 years. And then I moved into, at another assignment, I began working as a equal opportunity specialist. In the civilian world, it's equal employment opportunity. But majority, I'd say about 12 years of my career in the Navy was working in the area of equal opportunity and diversity. So that's how I kind of backdoored my way into it. My graduate degree, my undergraduate degree is in professional aeronautics, but my graduate degree is in human resources.
Ah, wonderful. You know, that's quite common, and as I was reading through some of the information that my students put together, they found out that the majority of the people didn't start out with their career goal as being in HR, but kind of found their way into that. And in the Tennessee Valley Human Resource Association, I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of people, and it's the same way with them. Some of them start out with management degrees, or they start out in operations, and then they move into HR. So that's very interesting. So what do you enjoy most about your career in human resources?
I enjoy, it's the people. The beauty of working in human resources are the people. That's also one of the oldest jokes in HR. You know, HR would be great if we just get rid of the people.
Right.
But the people are the beauty, because with the people come their individual stories. And the stories are so varied, with people coming, or you're working with people from all over the globe. Their circumstances, their issues, having an opportunity to work with them either as a consultant or counselor or just as a trainer or within any capacity, you get to meet and greet and learn a lot about a lot of people.
Well, that is part of why a lot of people get into HR, is because they do enjoy people and they enjoy meeting and working with individuals. But then there's that flip side, and you kind of alluded to that. What's part of the job that if you could delegate it to someone else, that you would say, let them do that piece of it?
Like in anything else, you do one aspect of it too long, it gets a little old. But the challenge and the beauty is working with the people themselves. Sometimes you have more challenging roles of working with individuals, maybe in the labor relations side of the house, or that part of the HR world that deals with discipline or corrective actions and those kinds of things, or in the equal employment role where you're dealing with complaints and the wrongs that people feel have been done to them and having to investigate and get to the bottom of those kinds of things. Sometimes that can be a little tiring. However, the wonderful part also is when you're able to help someone.
Right.
When you're able to help someone resolve a particular issue that may have been troubling them for some time, and you're able to possibly get to the root cause or bring some relief where now they feel like they've been made whole. So that's a beautiful part of it too.
It is, and I know from experience myself with over 20 years of experience, working with people can be great, and working with people can also be difficult.
Very challenging.
It can be very challenging. So what advice would you give to someone who is interested in a career in HR?
I would say number one, love working with people, all types of people. Develop your talents to be able to work with a variety of people from all cultures, all ways of life. The other thing is to also be as well-rounded as you can. Develop those business acumens you need to also be able to thrive in any organization and be able to look at HR as a strategic partner within all of a business's operations. So you need to not only understand the recruiting and the staffing side of it, but definitely understand the counseling part of it, employee relations, labor relations, and all those aspects. And of the broad spectrum of opportunities you have in HR, you will find something in that spectrum where you really develop a passion for it. And on that, when you find that area, just go ahead and dive into it 100%. But remember, it's important to be well-rounded and not just have a very narrow perspective or a narrow expertise, but develop depth in a number of areas.
Great. Well, I do appreciate you coming out today and chatting with us and letting us videotape this so that I can share it with my students.
Not a problem.
As well as others can share it with their students from an aspect of what is HR management all about. And again, thank you so much.
Great.
It's
Loved
great
it.
to see
Thank
you
you
again.
Thank you.